flying high at 60,000 feet, on the very cusp of outer space. He is strapped in and ready to dive bomb the pernicious peddlers of the pornographic politic. So run for cover. It's the Fred Dryer Radio Show. Incoming! And now, here is your host, Fred Dryer.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. This is the CRN Digital Talk radio station. I am Fred Dryer, your host, along with my good friend, Paul Stern. Paul, welcome to the show.
Fred, glad to be with you. It's always fun to kind of learn about what kind of a week it's been.
Well, listen, for all those who are just tuning in, Paul was with us last week. Mike Horn is somewhere, I think, south of the border on reconnaissance. I think he's doing research on tequila, so Paul has kindly decided to come in and sit with him. There's so much going on, here in the culture that I'm really now starting to get excited about this, about what's going on with the Democrats and Republicans. I love all of the mix of lying and the manipulation. And what I'm really interested in and what I really like is I'm very interested to see how this politic, this liberal, fascist, social, Marxist politic rolls out. I think the American people are going to be in for a lesson. This is something they haven't seen before in the United States.
Things are beginning to ramp up.
You would say. Yeah, and the stuff in the street in New York, the protests, are just great examples of what is to come. I think within the next year, you're going to see an avalanche of street activity, all aimed at diverting everyone's attentions away from the Marxist, communist, Obama failed politic. The very politic that is sinking Western Europe, and now getting ready to ramp up the two big tenets in the Democratic tent, race and class warfare. That's already now unwrapped, race and class warfare. And both are the subject matter of today's 1 hour. We're not here only but an hour today. We have an awful lot of stuff to cram in 1 hour, and Paul and Stern and I are going to try to do the best we can for you today. But in the meantime, in between time, Paul, what'd you make of the debates this last evening?
Didn't have a chance to watch the debate coverage live. Did have a chance to catch some of the recap, I guess.
That's fine. Yeah, that's right.
Charlie Rose, I guess, was the person conducting the debate.
What's with his eyes? What's going on?
Somebody made a mention that they didn't think that he was in particularly good health, which I think he did have a condition, a heart condition.
Did he?
That he had, because some years back. So I'm not surprised that he was maybe a little bit in a deteriorated state.
Well, I immediately when I saw him, I was taken aback. I wanted to break into song. I wanted to start singing Jeepers Creepers, Where'd You Get Those Peepers? But I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't.
Probably a good thing. Probably
a
good thing.
It's probably a good thing. But that being as it is, we've got an awful lot on the slate today, and we'll get into it certainly when we come back. But right now, I just want to wish everybody a great Wednesday. We have, I think, a solid show for you. Paul Stern is here. Mike Horn is laying on a beach somewhere in Mexico, drunk, no doubt. And we're going to come back with you, get the show started. So please don't go away. This is the Fred Dryer Radio Show.